iPhone 15 Pro, how we doing at night? Pretty darn good. Listen to that. The sound of childhood, I suppose. The sounds of Ohio at night in September in the fall. It smells like the fall. Got leaves coming down. Good morning. Somehow a somewhat earlier night, and it's still 2:14, but that's 11:14 on the West Coast. Tonight was fun. We got to Flipside with my mom and sister and her boyfriend, and Larissa had a wonderful dinner. The last time at Flipside, they switched places with the restaurant next door, which is One Red Door. And the last time we were at Flipside, they just moved into the new location. They had all new servers. I'm not gonna say it was bad, but it was not the traditional Flipside experience. And this time, right back on point. I was thrilled to see that. Excellent service, incredible food. And drink, everything was perfect. And Three Palms yesterday with Roz and Sabrina was amazing. One, great to catch up with them. Two, right back where it was. It's like Hudson took forever to recover from COVID. I think it hit Ohio a lot harder in a smaller market and smaller population. And just people didn't get back to work, and people had moved or relocated for COVID, and it took a long time to settle, for things to settle back out, at least compared to California. So wonderful to see everything back on track. There's better roads. Every time I come here, it's like a general improvement to Ohio, to Hudson, things that I complained about before that are slightly better. Got to see Joe. Brad was over here tonight. Got to catch up with him a little bit. Nick's just leaving in the CL65. I didn't get a ride or drive this time or to see the E60. And what's silly is when I book these trips, I think, oh, there's going to be like 5 days in Ohio at the end of the trip. That'll be enough to see everybody and do everything, and then go home and like finally have a weekend in San Diego to unpack and do laundry and kind of settle in before a full almost 2 work weeks before the next trip. And it's never enough time to see everybody and do what you want to do and do the things around the house. And there's things I want to take back and pack and like ship back to California or carefully pack, and there's just no time. It's totally busy the entire time. So I don't know if the answer is come out here in the winter for a week when it's going to be less busy and like do some of that stuff, or just come out here for a full 7 to 10 days sometime in the spring. I don't know, but I'm probably not going to be back until spring. I hate coming out here in the winter. It's just very unpleasant from a climate perspective. But we'll see. We'll see. There's a lot of work to do and a lot of catch up to do back at home. So tomorrow's a trip across the country, a trip west on Southwest Airlines, which is one of my least favorite, but they offered a favorable route and favorable schedule in comparison to the likes of American, United, and Delta. So I'm gonna go do a little bit of packing here and get some sleep, about 5 hours worth, and then home tomorrow. So, good night.